If you have a Mark 5 Supra, you've probably heard the same thing over and over again. The first mod you need to get is a downpipe. People say a downpipe is the best bang for the buck mod, especially due to the sound increase and the power increase that you get. But after living with one of my Supra for over a year, is it worth it or is it just internet hype? For reference, this is my 2022 Mark 5 Supra 3.0 Premium. So I've had plenty of time to compare stock versus just a downpipe. Before we talk about whether a downpipe is worth it or not, let's talk about what a downpipe actually is. A downpipe is the first section of an exhaust that bolts directly into the turbo. From factory, it's designed to meet emission regulations, which also makes it fairly restrictive. An aftermarket downpipe lets exhaust gases flow way more freely, helping the turbo spool faster and allows the engine to make significantly more power once it's paired with the proper tune. Now, the funny thing is, I didn't buy this downpipe for the power. I bought it for the sound. The stock Supra exhaust is good, but it's a little bit too quiet for my taste. I wanted more turbo sounds and a more aggressive exhaust note. So of course, I got myself a downpipe. Honestly, it's completely transformed the personality of my car. Now, even though sound was one of the major reasons why I got a downpipe to begin with, the power also makes it a lot better too. Now, my Supra does not have a tune, so it cannot actually utilize the downpipe's power yet. Once I get a tune, this car can easily make up to 500 horsepower just with the downpipe. Once I actually do get a tune for this car, it's gonna make roughly 50 to 100 more horsepower depending on the tune, which is pretty incredible for just one modification. Now, as much as I love having this mod, it's not perfect. Depending on the downpipe you choose, it could end up with the check engine light as well as your warranty being voided. Also, depending on which downpipe you get, you may notice a bit of an exhaust smell. Now, these aren't deal breakers for most people, but it's definitely something you should consider before getting a downpipe. Now, as far as costs are concerned, the downpipe usually goes for around $500 to $1,000 depending on the quality downpipe that you get. And if you're like me and did not want to install the downpipe yourself, it's going to cost anywhere from $100 to $400 for the install. And if you decide to tune your car later on, it might cost between $500 to $1,500. So all in combined for the tune, downpipe, and install, it might cost between $1,000 to $3,000. Considering the gains that you get in power and also sound from a downpipe and a tune, I honestly think it's one of the best values you can get for your B58 platform. So is a downpipe actually worth it? Honestly, I believe so, just due to the sound. Horsepower was never the goal for me. It was more of the experience and just waking up the car a little bit. And now I honestly enjoy the car so much more than I did before. Now, I want to know from you guys, if you had $1,000 to spend on your Supra, would a downpipe be the first thing that you would do to your car? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.